This table tells us about the various organic acids, that is the amino acid that is formed by fermentation of various substances, and this fermentation is brought about by various microbes. So here you have the source whose fermentation is to be brought about using a particular microbe, and in turn it gives rise to the formation of an organic acid, that is amino acid, and these amino acids in turn have got following uses. So this table tells us about the various organic acids that are formed and in turn what uses they have. We will take up a few of them. Sugar and beet molasses, ammonia, salt. Its fermentation is brought about by Brevibacterium or Corynebacterium. L-glutamic acid is formed, which is in turn used for making monosodium glutamate, that is Ajinomoto. Sugar, molasses, salt, glucose, corn, steep liquor. Both make use of Aspergillus niger. It's a kind of fungus, and it gives rise to citric acid and gluconic acid respectively, which in turn have got these uses. Fermentation of molasses, corn steep liquor, Lactobacillus delbrueckii is used, lactic acid is formed, and it has got the use that it is a source of nitrogen and production of vitamins. So it is used in the production of vitamins. Molasses, corn steep liquor, Aspergillus itoconis. Itaconic acid is formed and it is used in paper, textile, plastic industry and gum production. Another important substance that is produced by making use of microbes is xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is obtained from Xanthomonas species, which is a bacterial species, and it is used as a thickening agent in ice creams, instant soups, chocolate drinks, puddings, etc. So how is xanthan gum obtained? Xanthan gum is obtained by fermentation of starch and molasses with the help of Xanthomonas species. So we bring about the fermentation of starch and molasses with the help of Xanthomonas species, and in turn we get xanthan gum. This gum is then used as a thickening agent in various food items. Along with this, it is even used as a food additive, that is, substances which are added to food to preserve their flavor, enhance their taste, appearance, and other qualities. Xanthan gum is also used as a stabilizer, which prevents ingredients from separating from one another. It possesses properties like solubility in hot and cold water, and it has got high density also. Also used in the production of weedicides. Now, weeds are unwanted plants that grow along with crop plants, and they take up all the nutrients and fertilizers. So weedicides are chemicals which will exclusively destroy only weeds, that is unwanted plants. It is also used in textile pigments, fertilizers, toothpastes, high quality paper. So this is another use of microbes, that is in the production of xanthan gum. This is another table from your textbook, and it tells you about the various substances obtained by microbial processing. So we get various substances after microbial processing, and these in turn have got following uses. or they can be used for the following purposes. Let us discuss a few of them. Citric, malic and lactic acid. They are used to impart acidity because they are all sour to taste. Hence they impart acidity. Niacin and netamycin are microbial restrictors. So they are used in food preservatives. Polysaccharides and glycolipids. They are used as emulsifiers. An emulsion is a fine dispersion of minute droplets of one liquid in another in which it is not soluble or miscible. So they are used as emulsifiers. Xylitol, aspartame, they are used as artificial sweeteners. So this table provides us with the substances obtained by the microbial processing and then the places where they can be used.